What up? Well, today they were gang stalkered up again. All day, as always. I saw these state trooper cars meeting me synchronized a bunch of times, over and over. And just the usual, the one headlights and the 33 license plates and the white cars and the red cars and the black cars syncing up with the black cars and the red cars syncing up with the red cars and the red cars syncing up with the white cars and all the cars and all the people on bikes and red shirts and all the things and people with their children. And people with their children. And synchronized phone calls coming in. And my coworkers synchronizing around me all day. And customers coming in and synchronizing. And people that I'm delivering to synchronizing. Or their neighbors are synchronizing if they're not. Or if they're not, then it's a car driving by on the street synchronizing right when I hand over the pizza. Or it's whatever. Every time I do something, there's a different synchronizer happening the entire day. It's crazy. And some days I just get really angry about it, and today I was really angry because I'm just looking around at all these people and just realizing how fucked we all are. Because this is what people do. And they just comply with everything. If they're doing this willingly. Which I think a lot of them are. But some of them might not be. I don't know. But people just comply with everything, though, you know what I'm saying? People just put on a mask when someone tells them to, and things like that. People put on a muzzle or a red shirt when someone tells them to. And they were setting off fireworks synchronized again today. And I don't know. But I was just angry. I'm just like the craziest thing is just nobody cares apparently. Except TIs. They're the only people that share videos about it and talk about it. Who else is talking about it? There's a really loud motorcycle outside right now. And it's, what, 1:36 a.m.? And he's probably a gang stalker. Most likely. I don't know. Probably is. There was one right before I got to my apartment, though. There's a really loud motorcycle. Like right as I'm walking up to my apartment. Psychotic. Like just imagine that all of your, I don't know if it's all, but most of your coworkers are synchronizing around you. And they're just making sounds around you synchronized all day. And coming and walking over by you all day and just like standing over by you. Or just coming, walking over by you and then walking away. Just like acting like they're looking for something, but they're just coming over just to walk up to you and then walk away. Or just right as you walk up by a certain place in the room, you just hear them making noises. All day. Every day. Making noises. There's phone calls coming in synchronized. People are picking up and hanging up the phone synchronized. People are pulling up. Customers are pulling up synchronized. People are walking in the door and out of the door synchronized with other people walking by synchronized, or just whatever. And there's cars driving by outside synchronizing with the people walking by inside. There's literally cars driving by on the street out the window synchronizing with the people inside that are synchronizing with each other around me and synchronizing with what I'm doing. Constantly. Non-stop. Non-stop. Literally non-stop. It's not an exaggeration. It is non-stop. And like, yeah, like there will be like I'll look out the window and there will be cars driving by, and like there will be cars coming into the parking lot synchronizing with the cars driving by and synchronizing with people inside around me. And people like walking by outside, riding by on bikes and stuff, skateboards. And like every once in a while the cops will fake pull over somebody in the parking lot. They did it like a couple of times when I first started working there. Like, I think it's like once every weekend or something. They haven't done that in a while though, but they'll probably do it again. They'll probably do another fake pullover in the parking lot someday. It'll probably be tomorrow since I said it today. And then like that happens a lot when I'll say something, I'll talk about something, and then it'll happen the next day. And I'll be like, I haven't seen the planes in a while, and then I'll see a plane the next day, or something like that. But it's just really crazy because it's nonstop. Like right now is the only time of the day where I get like this. Like I can just sit here and it's quiet. And like, during the day, a few times during the day it's quiet. But usually they're just constantly making sounds outside, or like every once in a while they're coming by making sounds at least. But like, this is crazy. Like, it's just like I just go out. Like every delivery, I just go out. I go out the door, and right as I come out the door, there's a car either driving in front of me right there, or it's coming up the street to drive in front of me right when I get to my car. And it's at least one car driving by, but it's usually like 5 cars at least. Like in nighttime, it'll be like 1 car, but during the daytime, it'll be like 4 cars on the street, and then a car comes through the parking lot and gets in my way as I'm backing up, and then another car comes by after that, and then another car drives by right when I get to the street. uh, it's really sick though how they just drive white cars at me all day, and then now every time I see a white car, just just a white car just sitting there, just a white car driving by, even if it's not synchronizing, even if it's not as a stalker, if I see a white car, my mind instantly goes to, oh, it's a whitey. So anytime I see a white car or a red shirt, or now a blue shirt, or or hear someone cough, or see someone scratching their head, or those types of things. Anytime I see something like that, even if it's not a stalker, even if it's just someone scratching their head normally, which everyone does normally. So they just do all these normal, have all these normal things, but they sensitize you to them so that you're paranoid of everything, and you don't know who is real anymore. And they send people that act like TIs, or they act like they're on your side and they're not. They're just the agent sent to act like that. Like they've done that to me a few times, I think, and it just makes it so you don't know who's real. You don't know what. You don't know who's real anymore. You don't know which white cars aren't the whiteys. That's kind of sick. And it's just really annoying. It's just really like, and it's just really disturbing that there's this many people doing this around me all day, and it's just really awkward. Especially when it's your coworkers and you're just trapped in a room with them all day, every day. And they're like glancing over at you as they do it. You can see that they're like standing there waiting for you to move so that they can move and do the next thing. Like you can see, like I can see out of the corner of my eye that they're like glancing over at me, waiting for me to move so that they can make a noise or move over by me or move around me or move with someone else moving to move around me synchronized and do synchronizer things. It's really awkward. It's like, dude, why? What's up? You good? Like, hey, bro, don't you think it's weird that every time I'm walking through a door, you're walking through a door? Don't you think that's weird that you're always walking up to the door at the same time as me and coming through it at the same exact time as me and getting out of your car as I walk by it and doing synchronizer things around me all day? Don't you think that's kind of weird, bro? But I can't say that at work, you know. If I say that at work, you know, they probably want me to say that. But I don't know. I don't know why I got on live. I just wanted to ramble about it because I'm just it's just weird how there's just this silence of like it's just the TIs talking about it. And I know on Twitter it shows the amount of people that see your tweet. So I know people are seeing the tweets. Like people are seeing the videos that I post, or at least like they're seeing the tweet. They might not watch the video, you know, but they're seeing the tweets. A few people are at least, but not one single person is retweeting, or like two people like DM me about it or talking to me about it or whatever. But like other than that, like it's just the TIs talking about it. Let's see if there's a gang stalker outside, though. Should I see if there's a gang stalker outside? There might be a gang stalker outside. There's that motorcycle a minute ago. I think he was a gang stalker. Open the window for like a minute. See if a gang stalker pops out. And if they don't, then I'll go to bed. But black cars driving out. I don't know. It was just by itself. Oh, I saw that orange cat again on the way home, and it was walking up to me right as I got across the street. I think it just walks up on the corner right as I do and walks by me. And a white truck was driving up to the intersection at the same time. So I saw that same orange cat, synchronizing again tonight. He's always synchronizing every single time I see him. And he is synchronizing on that one video I did the other night. And he is synchronizing on a bunch of other videos I did. Just every single time I see that orange cat, he's synchronized. Cool. I don't see the synchronizers right now out here. So I'm gonna close my blinds. What a beautiful sight. I just saw one car drive by regular and not one single synchronizer. So that was beautiful. Oh yeah, and then like they just do things to deliberately waste my time. Which I usually don't really like care that much. Cause like I'm not unless it's something that's like urgent, you know? Like I don't really care that much. Except it's just it's just annoying, you know? It's just weird. You do things to waste your time, waste your energy, make you waste your own energy by stressing out over things, you know, and just like just want to distract your focus, waste your energy, waste your time. Like at the grocery store, they'll have people like filling up the checkouts before I get to them. Like it won't be a whole lot of people at the checkouts when I walk in. but then a bunch of gang stalkers will come in, and then they'll, like, I swear, because there'll just be more people in there all of a sudden after I go in, and then they're just all at the checkout. And they do the same thing with traffic on the street. They just cause traffic jams and just get, like I said, get in my way in the parking lot. They'll just have a car backing up, like a car parked behind me, like facing the opposite way in a parking spot. And then right as I back up my car, they're backing up, like backing up toward me. So they're just completely getting in my way. Or a car just drives into the parking lot right as I'm backing up and just stops right behind me and is like waiting for a white SUV to back up and pull out of the parking lot. Or like, and then they'll just always like turn their car like really close to my car when they turn. You just do things like that. And like they do things to like try to cause accidents, or like try to make me like they'll just drive out in front of me as I'm leaving a parking lot, I guess, so I'll run into their car and get into an accident. And I think when I lived in Colorado, they caused the accident and crashed my car. And there was just a cop right there when it happened. And I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know if it was or not, or what the real case was, but I'm pretty sure the light was green, or like I was turning right, so either way, I'm pretty sure that like the coast was clear to the left of me. So I turned, but then this car just comes out from the left and just hits my car. And like, I'm pretty sure the light was green, but I don't know. But then this cop just pulls up right there. Like, he's just sitting there, like nearby somewhere. And then he says that the light was red and like gives me a ticket or whatever. But like, he was just right there, And this car, I'm pretty sure, just came out of nowhere, just like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was an orchestrated accident. And that was, I don't know, a few years ago, like 2018 or something. 2017, 2018 or something. So, or I don't know, 2018, 2019, I don't know. I don't know what year it was. But it's been a few years, what I'm saying. At least. And then, yo, if they gang stalk people from birth, if they target people from birth, that means they gang stalk babies and children. The fuck? How do you gang stalk a baby or a child? Like, what? What? I don't know. Are people targeted from birth? I think a lot of people claim that they are, and that they remember things from their childhood. I think we're studied from childhood in schools. This world's sick, bro. Anyway. This is really really disturbing to think about how many TIs are like so many of them end up killing themselves or on drugs or whatever. There goes a loud motorcycle outside. Extremely loud. Probably a gang stalker. Yeah, so many TIs end up killing themselves or whatever, and a lot of them don't ever find out what's going on. They're subliminally being harassed, and they don't even realize what's happening, why people are harassing them and acting weird around them and stabbing them in the back and being fucking weirdos. They don't understand that it's literally a game, that people are literally playing with their life like a game. And they drive by laughing like it's funny. And they shoot directed energy weapons at people. And they stalk with their children. Like, for the longest time, I didn't know what was going on. And people were just messing with me and pissing me off and making me react. And I didn't know why they were acting so insane. I didn't know why everyone around me was insane and acting like playing stupid and acting insane. I didn't realize that they were all in on a game called My Life, that they were all playing like a game for the government. I didn't know that's why. I just thought they were all a bunch of weirdos and idiots and sheeple and brainwashed and whatever, demon possessed or whatever I thought. But now I get it. And it's not necessarily easier because now I look around and I just see the entire town stalking me, even though they've been doing it. Now I see them doing it. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh. So it's not necessarily like I'm glad that I have the eyes to see it, but it's not necessarily easier to see it in a way. But I don't know. Like some days it's just a lot. It's just a lot of synchronizer things happening one after the other, 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 after the other. And synchronizer things happening simultaneously with other synchronizer things. subtle synchronizer things and loud, blatant synchronizer things, and all different types of synchronizer things, and the directed conversation things, and the directed energy things, and all the things. It's a lot of things. Every day. And it's a lot of people involved for whatever reason. There's a lot of people involved. And it's most of the people that I know that are involved. My friend from kindergarten is gang stalker. People in my family are gang stalkers. Pretty much everybody that I know, minus a couple people, are gang stalkers. Pretty much all the coworkers at every place that I work at are gang stalkers. Pretty much every person that I run into when I walk around is a gang stalker. Pretty much. Like, I'm probably not the only person that they stalk. They probably stalk other people throughout the day or whatever. But every time I come by them, they gotta stalk me. They get the notification, however they do it, on their phone or voice to skull or whatever it is. They get their notification to stalk me, and they stalk me when I walk by them. Every time. So, there's just a lot of people that do that. I don't know. I was trying to remember other things that happened tonight, but it was just the usual. Just a lot of cars. Most of them white, or with a certain type of license plate number, or one headlight, or one tail light. Or a dim headlight. Yeah. don't even know why I got on live, but there you go. There's another live. Nighty night.